Good evening, everyone. My name is Maryam Bey, and as you know, I'm the host of television, and I have to say this all the time. I bring on the best guests. And today I have a best guest and a special guest because this guest read my book, and he is the first person that I've had on the show who have read my book. And this is really exciting for me that you've actually read the book, because we're going to be talking about the book. And the gentleman's name is Alfred Redick.
Yes.
That's correct, right?
Absolutely, Ms. Bey.
Okay, all right. I just want to thank you so much for coming on. And you want to tell the audience how we met?
It's one of those things where I didn't meet you, but I met you through your book. I had some troubles with alcoholism. I had some troubles with life. I had some troubles with a lot of things. So when I went to Elevate, there was a book that was laid around as if nobody didn't want to read it. And I kept seeing this book. And as I kept seeing the book, I'm like, why does this book just keep talking and looking at me like this? And it was your face, Maryam Bey, AKA Miss Bey. And I wanted to understand, why am I seeing this book? So I took it. I wasn't interested when I took it because sometimes in life we take things. Mm-hmm. But we don't want to dive into the things that we take.
Right.
God said that I'm going to give you some things that you can take. And I got to the book, and at that particular point, I said, I'm going to snatch it. And when I snatched it, I read it, and I couldn't get out of my bed. They said, why are you not working out? I was reading the book. It was about a broken spirit. It was about Miss Bey's story. It was about a woman that came in the game that said, I'm not going to let the black man fall. I'm not going to let the black man fall. I'm a real black woman. I know what y'all been through. And even though I'm a woman, it doesn't negate the fact that the black man needs his help. A broken spirit for me, when I read that book, it took me to clinical terms, not counselor terms.
Okay.
To be a clinician is to be one of one. That means even if you wasn't even in the street, you was in the street. You was dealing with the street in some form or fashion. My spirit been broke from my mother lying to me, telling me that I'm not going to let him back into the house. I say, Mommy, please, don't do it. And she will do it anyway. My spirit was broke at a young age. So when I read the book, and I think about the book, and I think about all the things that I've been through, I can understand what it is to be a broken spirit. I can understand the fact that you have done amazing works throughout the globe, because it's not just NEWARK is global. I want to say this, and I want the people to know this, that Miss Bey is what you would like to have, but you don't want to do the work to have it.
Oh, what does that mean?
And what does that mean to me is that the work that she has put in, we need to come and support her. Because this is our queen. This is like the Lena Hornes, the Nancy Wilsons. This is orchestrated by God so that people could understand that this is not just a regular woman. She took time, preparation, spent her money for people to understand that it can get better. I sit right here with Miss Bey with an ankle monitor on me. I sit right here with Miss Bey with my boot on me. I sit right here with Miss Bey and my essence. I take off my hat. I wanted to shave before I got here because I wanted to represent Miss Bey. This is not a regular young lady. This is what Newark needs. I had an argument with my wife to come here. And I know I may be going off track, but I said I must be here. I must be here for folks that don't even understand what this is. This is more deeper than a broken spirit. My mama lied to me the first time. My spirit was broke.
So when you say that your mother lied to you, what did she say?
She said, I'm not gonna let him back into the house.
That's what you said earlier.
And not only that, she lied to me about birthdays, Christmases, whatever it was that was important. So I had to learn how to lie for my parents.
Okay.
My mother, before she started out, she was a registered nurse.
Okay.
In her young 20s.
Okay.
Like 25, she was registered. And it wasn't acknowledged by the family. It wasn't, and then my father, they got together and I'm here, my sister here, and everybody's here.
So then, are you saying that how old were you when this happened?
I can go back to 4 years old, but what I want to say is where it really hurt me, I want to say 12 years old.
Okay.
You know, going into 6th grade, about to graduate, you know, you get the broken promises, you get everything that you was just, that a kid may be like, oh, yay. But for me, it wasn't yay.
So then, and how old are you now?
Now I'm 49 years old.
Okay. So then, when you talk about the clinical part,
Yes.
right, and that has to do with the treatment part as well. So you were in a program that helped you with your addiction?
What I would say to you, Miss Bey, is that I'm a world traveler in those parts. I want to say that. I want to say that like ARC, Addicts Rehabilitation Center, Mr. James Allen, rest in peace, those folks. That was my first treatment program.
Okay.
Okay. I live in Harlem.
Right.
I'm a Harlemite.
Right.
And Brooklyn, raised with Biggie Smalls, all of those things. All those things that people may think that that's gonna help your spirit, but it's gonna break you. Because you have to keep up with the things that keeps that spirit. And what comes with it is demonizing. It comes with one of those things where you think you're doing the right thing, but you're really not. And today I want to say that I'm doing the right thing. I sit with Miss Bey because Newark needs you. We need a queen. We need a woman. We need a woman that has done so much. As I read the book, you was able to touch a man the way his mother, aunts, and all those people, you was able to do those things in your clinician. That's why I say that there's people that's counselors, but they're not clinicians. They don't know how to tap in to the sorrows of a situation.
I understand that.
I'm grateful and blessed today. I'm honored to be able to come in through this studio, which is so, this is Miss Bey touch. And I'm grateful to be here with you today. And I hope that the people that listen to this thing understands that for me, this is Alfred James Redick Jr. I read the book. I love the book. I adore the book. I'm getting a copy when I leave here. Because I have to have a library. My first book I read was True to the Game by Terry Woods. No shout outs to her. There's no shout outs to her, but it's a shout out. I'm sitting with Miss Bey that's feeding and pumping fuel to live on as a black man. All she has ever done is support a black man. She ain't never did nothing else. I don't even know. The whole book is about black men coming in, and the little bit of women that came through, they had a blessing to sit with mama. If they used it, they used it. But for men, that book, she showed me that she knows how to deal with a man. And this is why I'm here.
Okay.
Very respectfully, very humbly, because she knows the fabric of what we go through. And she's not bamboozled by the system. She knows that we need her and her help, her assistance, and everything that she provides in Newark. This is serious business. I'm from the streets of Harlem. I've never been offered no opportunities to do anything of this sort. And this lady thought not robbery to come to me and say, I want you to come to my show. This is deeper than anything I've ever done in my life. 49 years old. I'm honored. Miss Bey, you have broken barriers that people don't even understand here in this city. I read the book. The book shows me the whole walk from the beginning to the end. You can fill the parts in if you're intelligent.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, Miss Bey.
And thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. So in the book, I talked about my relationship with my mom.
Yes.
Okay. And so Have you been able to forgive your mom for whatever reasons?
You know, my mother, she laid something heavy on me. She told me she had HIV, right? So she laid that thing on me. And I didn't tell nobody. She said, don't tell nobody, boom, boom, boom. So now I'm being crucified by my sisters and brothers. And I believe in loyalty. They say, oh, you acting like you the favoritism. You the favoritism. No, I pay attention to what's loving me. And your question is accurate right now. I don't feel no kind of way about nothing. I know what my mother did for me. And I know she told me. She told me what she gonna do when she died. That's why I'm here with Miss Bey. I don't try to like play the stuff. I just know that Miss Bey, this setting where I'm at right now, is more than anything that I can ever imagine. I don't wanna look at people because my spirit is broke. So every day I try to keep my sanity because I know my spirit is broke. I got all of that from the book. From the people that used to come to your office and do all these things, play all these phone call games. I need to make a phone call. They go outside, then you got to fight for them. I'm 49 years old. We spoke off the record, but just oldest is 54.
Yeah, my oldest child is 54.
And right then and there, you become my mother. You don't become Miss Bey. You become Miss Bey, and then you become mother. You become auntie, big everything, because of how I was raised. This is not a fraud. This is not a show where you come in here and you think that this is, no. This is love.
You're right about that.
For our folks. So that we can understand that what we was exposed to, we didn't have no knowledge of it. So Miss Bey comes and she opens up a studio for us to talk to people. And I just wanted to tell the people that the book Broken Spirit, you need to read it. If you're a counselor in substance abuse, anything that you're trying to do in that, this is the queen that you need to come and speak to. This is not no fly by night. This is not a one of those things where you just say, I'm gonna brush it off my shoulder. The people know me. The people know Miss Bey for who she is and what she has done. We got a fine cameraman in here that's just excellent. Everybody's just excellent. Right now, I have I'm in the house cooking. I had to be here because this is Miss Bey. It doesn't matter about your life no more. You made a commitment to her. Make a commitment to yourself.
Right. Can I ask you?
To say that when you get up in the morning, wake up and say, I know my spirit is broken. However, I'm gonna put some oil on it and loosen it up to where the point where it ain't gonna be broken no more.
Okay, that sounds good. Let me ask you a question. Um, are you getting any type of counseling now? Any type of treatment? Are you still in the program?
Well, they have me in an outpatient program
Okay.
that I go to. Um, I'm definitely looking into doing therapy the way how I want it,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to do virtual. So
Right.
I would like rather to have this intimacy,
Yeah,
the
in
the the
person.
the one-on-one.
Yeah,
The
I
way I
agree.
sold my stuff, I want the interaction.
Right.
I can't hold my phone and talk to you and all this crap because my mind don't work like that.
Well, listening to you talk and everything, what I'm feeling from you, first of all, I'm very appreciative
I'm
that you
very
came.
appreciative too as well.
But what I'm feeling from you is that you definitely need to continue to your treatment, because the fact that you're 49 years old, you're still young, right? And you have some things that you have to address. That's very important. You know what I mean? And you seem like you want to address them.
Well, Miss Bay, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm addressing them now
Okay.
because I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So every day we address our things.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if I sit down with a scholar, so to speak,
Right.
and pour my heart out. I'm right here for therapeutic community.
Oh, okay, I like
This
that.
is what you give out.
Okay.
You give out that thing that makes you think that, you know what? Let me look at myself a little bit more deeper.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you do. You make a person look at themselves. Doesn't have nothing to do with therapy. Has
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with nothing. Miss Bay
Right.
makes them look at themselves. Look at your broken spirit. Look at the things that you went through in your life, with turmoiled you, that made you not want to do nothing, that put you in a depression.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Bay said, listen, I was here. I'm coming out of this. Do you want to come with me? I'm here because I'm trying to come with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here because you wrote a book about a broken spirit. The broken spirit, that's that. You came out that. We on the
Exactly.
other side.
Exactly. And that's
And
what I'm
people
trying to get
has
to.
to understand there's a other side after your spirit has been broke. After people has lied to you, cheated on you, demised you, talked about you like a dog. That ain't got nothing to do about your broken spirit. That's just the aftermath. So when you finished all of those tests and you have stand the test of time, and you have read this book, you will understand from a clinical perspective. Because this is about helping people. This is
Right.
about if you want to be a counselor, people. If you want to help somebody, you want to be a minister. This book, guys, all of the ingredients of a broken spirit, so you can tap in. It's not a short read, long read. It's an accurate read, and it's going to keep you excited. Let me tell you something. I'm here today. I got blood on my tips right here. I'm still gonna be here. I've been cooking, but I had to come here to Miss Bay.
Okay, so I just want to ask you.
This is broken spirits. This is broken
You
spirits.
got,
You
yes, it
see
is.
this? I want the people to see this. This is a monitor. This is slavery. This is slavery. But they ain't gonna break my spirit.
Okay, and this is what I want to say to you, because it's now time for us to wrap up.
It's okay.
Right? What chapter did you like in the book?
The whole book, it wasn't a chapter.
So what was one specific thing?
First page to the end, the pictures and everything. I had nothing. Only thing I did was digest. But if you want me to pick out one, I could pick out a point where you was in Kingtop and they just gave you the job. You didn't know what you was gonna do, and they was knocking on the door. And these guys was coming in trying to find jobs. And one particular story rang out to me where a brother had all the charisma, but he didn't want to get dressed up. I don't want to look like a poo-putt. And you told him, he said, listen, you're going to have to put these clothes on because I sent you down there and you didn't even have no effort. So guess what? I'm going to put you in these clothes, you're going to go back. When he went back, he had the job.
No,
and
he didn't.
Thanked you.
He didn't get the job. What he thanked me for was helping him to dress appropriately.
Yes.
But he did not get the job.
You know what? You're absolutely right. He didn't get it, but he did thank you.
Yes,
You're
he did. He
absolutely
absolutely thanked me for it because.
Yeah. And those things right there is just so. It's the most beautifulest things because you force there's things in us because our spirits are broken, but you speak to that thing in such a way that a person will wake up and say, wait a minute, you went past the barrier from what I was thinking. And I'm grateful today to say, I'm glad to be here. I'm grateful to say I'm glad to be here with Miss Bey. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is my first time in front of cameras, what so have you. I just wanted to be here. I just wanted to be in your presence because that book is something that for anybody that wants to get into a field and think they could really make a change, what they have to do and understand is that if you don't have love and compassion, it ain't gonna work.
And we're going to end it right there because you're absolutely right. If you don't have the love and compassion for what you're doing to help people, it's not going to work for them. And guess what? Real recognizes real.
I appreciate you, Ms.
And
Bey.
I thank you.
I appreciate you, cameraman. I don't know how this is gonna look. I feel so awkward right now. I don't know how you're gonna edit it, but
Don't worry about it. Everything is going to be good. You're going to be good. You keep on doing what you're doing so that you can be good, so that you can no longer have a broken spirit. And my name is Miss Bey, Maryam Bey, and I want to thank you this evening for joining me with a very special brother. Your name?
Alfred Redick. No, it's Alfred James Redick Jr.
And he's on his journey of healing as well.
Harlem World.
And everything is a process. And I want to thank you.
That's right.
Have a great day.